Hello, and welcome back to Ratropolis. I don't remember who I played last. It's been 2 days. I recorded 2 episodes 2 nights ago. I'm pretty sure we're on the general. Didn't record any Ratropolis yesterday because I had a video set to go for today. It's the afternoon as I'm recording this. Figured I may as well get in a little Ratropolis action. I was feeling it. I went, what do I feel like doing right now? Oh, I know. I feel like playing some Ratropolis. That's what I feel like doing. You hear the occasional dog barking in the background. You know how it is. Hopefully not too much. There's not, like, it's got a lot of snow here. There's not a whole lot of people out and about. People tend to, let's try to click the butterflies, just make sure. People tend to not go for as many walks after a big snow, although it's melting, you know? Wonderful weather we're having. I'm telling you, weather, it's a trope, right? Talk about the weather, haha. But also, like, it's such an easy thing to talk about. I realize why it's such a trope to talk about the weather, like make small talk, ask people about the weather and such. I realized this while I was doing pizza delivery. It's a really, really easy thing to talk about. You can take, like, if you have to have like a 30-second conversation with someone, you're sitting in an elevator and someone's like looking at you trying to make some small talk. Easy, bring up the weather. Ah, heard it's gonna snow. Even if I had no idea, even if I didn't think it was supposed to snow. I heard it was gonna snow recently. Told someone in May, oh yeah, I heard on the radio it's gonna snow soon. They went, what? That's crazy. I don't think it snowed, but if it did, man, they were gonna remember the pizza guy who predicted the snow. Me. It was me. I'm gonna go for advisors here. We're gonna go for Slayers. This is the era of trying to get the Slayers achievement. If you don't know, by the way, the Slayers achievement that I have referenced recently is an achievement for getting the Ironclad Silent and Defect advisors, which is a hard achievement to swing because it's 3 specific advisors out of, like, I think 59 was the number last time I counted. I haven't taken Pike Rat in a while. I'm gonna take Pike Rat. I stopped taking them after they changed the way the waves stacked up, because I used to just have Pike Rat and then get rid of my militia. But now you can't do that, I don't think. Maybe you can. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe as the general you can, also. I used to always take Pike Rat. I thought he was one of the best units, and then they changed the way the waves would stack. My meaning behind change the way the waves stack, if you don't know, if you only started playing the game recently, the enemies used to spawn at different rates at the start of the wave so that they wouldn't all hit at the same time. They would hit at a spread out interval. And they changed that. Advisor there is pretty good if I'm going for Slayers. Innkeeper. Oh yeah, Rally as this hero. I always have this problem where I tend to stack up on one side and not the other. So I'm gonna try to not stack up all of my units on the right side. But then again, they just keep coming at me on the right side, so what can I do? It's important for me to try to use my hero power on the guards, because giving the guards +3 health means they survive an extra hit of the spitters, and this is a spitter boss for our first 10. I'm gonna try not putting down too many militia. 2, 2, 3. I'm still using grain. I would like to transition to a better card, but you know, that's not easy. Also, didn't even mention yeah, gonna go Death Taxes. Didn't even mention that our first shop had Monastery and Market. That's nuts. What is this event gonna be? Squire card. Nah, I don't like the Squire card. Although as the general, I guess it's a little bit better since you get the 3 population for the card. But then you lose the 3 population when you play him. Never mind. Take it back. Yeah, I'm gonna take the buildings. I think I might take livestock as well. I like taking labor cards as the general because you have higher population thanks to the general's passive. Let's also see what's in here. Take another wall. I am gonna lose my gold. Yeah, I'm gonna. After a few episodes ago where I just went without losing my gold for the entire game, I was wondering if maybe it's better to just never lose your gold and just stop expanding after a certain point, but I don't think that that would always work. I think it's good to just take it when you're not going to lose too much, right? I'm not going to lose a ton of money if I lose my gold right here. Especially with the labor cards out. I lose my gold and then I get it back right away. I split this wave up, which is always a strange thing to do. We'll see how it works out. I want to get some leader levels as this guy. I would like to give myself a few levels. Make these buffs a little stronger. I think that if you ever do this where you put down a wall right as the wave is moving in on you, you never want to move your units up because there's a decent chance. Well, you kind of have to gauge it, I guess. I didn't want to move it up there because there's a chance that I would just... my units would get there and then the wall would break and then they would have to take the damage while they ran away, which is never good. You want to do that as little as possible. I do love Invite. I think this card's really good. It's a little hard to swing with, what's the card? Livestock. It's competing with two other really good things. Leader level up and a house are both really good. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. I think that this card is so good. It's just, it's population. And it's population basically for free. Ooh, shield rat. Hell yeah. I'm taking a lot of cards, obviously, but I have good... I have a monastery. I'll need to remove some stuff now, but... you know, it's not bad. This is how the problem can occur, though. If I get all of the enemies stacking up on the right side right now, however they are coming from the left. Could go Mortarrat. I'm really interested to try Mortarrat in a different situation than the one I had him in. However, I'm afraid. Like, I really am afraid of using him. Mainly because it's expensive, right? He's... how much is he? He's 114 gold and 3 population every attack. Or every one of these you put down, and I feel like you probably need to get up to like 5 of them for them to be good. I do like the sparrow nest. No, you see, one of the things, if I want to try for a win, I need to do... no, I'm going to take Mortarrat. More important than that, I really just want to keep trying him out, right? I have population. I'm going to try stacking him with everyone else, right? And basically just trying to use this front. Like, these units will die if these enemies break through this wall. However, in theory, just don't let them break through. Oh, I need to clear my throat. There we go. I mean, the range is insane, right? Look at that range. I think it'd be interesting if they put something in that made it so that your units didn't take friendly fire. Mortar on these first waves, though, is insane. Like, holy moly, he puts out... He wiped those waves before they even touched the wall, and there's only 2 of them. More time is really important for us right now. And I need to clear out some garbage in here, right? I've got a lot of stuff in here that doesn't matter. Mortar's weird because he's like taking... It's like taking longbow, except you can't put units on your next wall. So what I'm really looking forward to here is a reinforce. Got there. Oh, also I'm about to get run over on the right side. Yeah, wow. I did it again. I forgot to build up my defense on a certain side. I don't think putting mortar down here is good. He's just gonna wipe me out. Unless I can't afford the wall, right? I need my money. Oh, I have a wall. Huh. I think it's okay to move them up here because the enemies that spawn next are gonna spawn back here. Also, moving them up will stop this guard from being killed. But it's weird. I want to remove the hunt. This is what I saw a lot with mortar though, where it seemed to me like they just missed a lot. But yeah, like this, right? This was the problem that I really felt strongly about with Mortarrat. They just miss so many shots. But then sometimes they hit and it's insane. But yeah, eventually they're gonna break this wall down and things are gonna get scary. I'm gonna level up the leader ability here. It's weird. It's weird. Since I don't have any mortars on this side yet, it's not right to move back. I want to take the house, I think. Maybe I'm gonna take the house. But I think the second market's a bit of a bait. It's also hard because I keep drawing Mortarrat on the wave that the enemies are spawning, or at the timing that the enemies are spawning. So I can't really put them down. Because if you didn't see, I did another video where I took Mortarrat, and the thing that we found out, the most important thing that I found out is that Mortarrat does friendly fire. He will kill your own units, and also break your own buildings. Although it doesn't seem like he does damage to walls. I don't believe he does. I'm gonna take... I'll have the people decide on that. A medic. Oh, weird. This deck, if it suffers from anything, it's gonna suffer from too many cards. Take the house. I'm just gonna focus on getting my population up right now for the mortar. Although this side is really just relying on guards. Early Monastery is really helping me stay in it, right? Look at this deck. There's 13 cards in here. That's way too many cards. What do I remove, right? I think I remove Pike Rat. And then I'll remove Shield Rat once I have a reasonable number of mortars built up. I wonder if they're going to add in advisors for all the new units, right? I don't think there's a Duckling advisor. I don't think there's a Mortarrat advisor. I'd be interested in seeing some new advisors for these guys. One thing that I think I've definitely realized from this is that Pike Rat is really, really strong against these spitters. That's what I have learned here. I would always want to take Pike Rat against the spitters when I know it's the spitters. You can also make a case for the general hero power making... A little scary there. General hero power making medics better because they'll heal for more every time they attack, right? I don't like that quest. It's interesting that quests can come from legendary card rewards as well. I don't think this is a good quest though. Add 3 cards for +1 card on the redraw doesn't seem great. What does Mortar get? 30, 23? I'm kind of thinking about taking the factory here. My economy is not good, which is why you would want to take factory. I'm gonna give it a try. It's something that I go back and forth on picking. Because it's very expensive to put down, but I'm having to wait for redraws anyway. So, and this one's easy. Like I said, you just gotta spin your head and then boom, money every time. What do you mean I wanted the house? No, I didn't want the house. I wanted the money. Of course I wanted the money. I'm gonna look at the mortars. What is he just massive? I'm looking at the guy, right? Look at him. I think this dude is just extremely large. He looks very odd. I like it. We've got a decent built up army right now, thanks to the invites. I'm gonna start trying to build up mortars on the left or on the right side now. A repair and an armory. Oh, this is a good shop. Repair is actually pretty sick here, right? I'm gonna hopefully be able to repair this wall up to stop it from getting completely run over. Except I didn't draw repair, unfortunately. I wonder if their range means that they can hit from 2 walls away. Not quite, right? Yeah, not quite. Where do I keep hearing like car honk? I think it's coming from the game. Every time I hear it though, I would like stop and look around. Oh, this is where we're gonna lose a lot of our units, right? Just rally as many of them out of there as I can. It actually worked okay. Uh-oh. Ouch. And this is where I ran into trouble with mortar in the past. Yeah, he kills your own units. But I think that's okay. Honestly, I think it's okay because I'm gonna build it specifically around Mortarrat and not around having other units. I'm gonna hold on to Shield Rat for now. Probably get rid of guards. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of guards. I don't know which side's worse off right now. Probably left side since it just got smacked by the mortar. A barn is pretty helpful here. There's a lot of discarding I do. It's tough. I'm actually not sure how I feel about the Mortarrat right now. I think he might be good in certain circumstances. But I can't really tell. I'm gonna put a medic down over here. I bought barn, right? Did I place the barn? No. Did not yet. This unit would be significantly better if you could like tell him to stop shooting also. Which is really weird. This is kind of what I was thinking, right? If you stack up the enemies at the wall, he's just going to crush them. Especially if you build up a bunch of this guy. I'm going to keep removing. I'm going to get rid of medic next. I'm all in on the plan. I'm having faith. I'm believing in the mortar. This is his chance to shine, right? I do believe that it's right to give every unit time where I do whatever I think is going to make them the best so that we can see if this unit is actually bad or if it's if it's circumstantially good or if it's just terrible, I guess. Right now, I'm not sure. Because the first time I took him, right, it was a bad time. I didn't take Mortarrat in a good timing. However, this time, right, this is kind of what I was thinking right here. He's able to just wipe entire waves. All on his own. Just need the population up. But I've also got to be careful because I don't have a lot of money. I would like to get an upgrade on that. The repair. Not the repair, the invite. The repair as well. But that's less important. I would rather just get the other card. Reinforce. What does repair do? 40%? 40% of 200 is going to be 80 health back? Unless it says 40% missing health, but that doesn't seem right. So, reinforce is half effective, but you don't need to, like, the wall doesn't need to be missing health. Although the walls are typically missing health. Maybe it is better to have repair. I don't know. I'm not gonna take, I'm gonna take barracks. It's weird because in theory I shouldn't need barracks, right? The idea is that I'm just gonna buff up the walls, not really the units. There's no real reason to take barracks. Huh. How odd. I'm gonna get rid of rally. I think that this unit with the baseline damage of 20, it really doesn't make sense to try and stack up health. All I need to do is stack up his numbers. Wall lived at 1 HP, how sad is that? I'll take all rats are created equal. I'm gonna finish out the guide for what I need to find. I just need to actually write down what I've done so far, but I lost my pad of paper. Give me an economic advisor. This quartermaster? I think that's gonna save me a lot of money. Muggle, nah. Mortarrat is basically a unit that shoots out Bomb, the card. It's very strange. Oh yeah, better repair this wall. I also better repair the wall that's at 1 HP. That's not exactly ideal. I think the most any card can cost, I'm not certain, feel free to let me know if you know the exact number that is the upper bound for how much a card can cost. But I believe the most you can ever see in a card cost in here is 500. That's not an exact number, but I don't think I've ever seen a card cost more than 500. I'll keep my eyes peeled. Oh, I wonder, this guy's probably good with defensive buildings too. I'm gonna take Fire Station because I hate holding down to repair buildings though. In theory, we could also just buff up some frontliners so that they don't die when they get hit by a mortar, right? As long as I hit repair with some level of consistency though, which I should because the deck has been thinned out relatively well. I should be able to keep these walls up. However, it's hard, like I don't really have time to repair between waves, especially if I'm inviting for population and our economy is weak. But I've also noticed that if your economic plan, I guess not if your economic plan, if you have a lot of reduced cost on your, or reduced time, holy moly, the sentence is a struggle to get out. If you have a lot of reduction in the time it takes to redraw, then your economic plan is a lot less important than it is if you have to pay to redraw, right? Like right now, waiting 10 seconds to redraw isn't too terrible. Oh, this only does 20%. So wait, reinforce is just better. It's actually just better to reinforce than it is to repair. Wow. This boss could be bad. Looks like it's okay. I mean, like the good thing is it's freeing up population, right? Yeah. Like we lose a bunch of units there, but that's good, actually, to have all those units die, because now I can replace them with mortars. Draw your legendary card. Probably gonna take legendary card if it's good. I do like the Sparrow Nest. This is basically every 5 seconds it drops a mortar. The weird thing about taking the Sparrow Nest is that when you put a Sparrow Nest down, you kind of don't want to continue expanding. I'm just going to take territory expansion. I think that taking 2 houses from that is fine. And I get to wall up. I don't know, maybe Mortarrat, he's definitely better than I expected. But I kind of knew from the last video, I was like, oh, I bet Mortarrat's actually better if you put him in a correct environment. I'm gonna get rid of Shield Rat now. I'm all in. I'm all in now. I've gotten rid of my fallback cushion. It's all on this mortar. We'll see if he can do it, right? We'll see, we'll see. What's this event? This is probably gonna be a bad event. Oh no. Oh no, it's the scout. You can actually kind of tell which event it's gonna be based on which unit that rolls up. I think the scout, he's the green t-shirt, brown fur rat. He seems to often bring, he brings like the scout's folly, the events that cause you to interact with things outside of the colony, basically. Whereas the old dude with the hood, he tends to bring, like occasionally he brings bad events. I'm wondering if maybe there's times where it's better to not take the event, but it's really hard to ever do that and know if it was right. If that makes sense. Yeah, okay, definitely doesn't hurt the wall. I mean, if nothing else, it's very fun to stack up Mortarrat. I'm having a good time. Like, that's satisfying. I can't deny that that is a good time. Oh, another Mortarrat, wow. You can offer me another one of this guy. So treasure hunter. Treasure hunter is fun. The thing about Mortarrat is definitely just that you have to make sure that you can afford him, right? It's expensive to play him, and there's a lead time similar to building up longbows, except if you don't have enough time to build up longbows, you just you can have other units, right? But with Mortarrat, you can't really have other units defending you. You can't have shield rats at the wall ahead while you're building up your massive Mortarrats, because your shield rats are going to get killed. But it seems to me, especially if I get something to buff up the walls, this is going to be pretty good. We'll see. Because yeah, once the enemies stack up at the wall, the accuracy problem goes away as well. That was one of the other big problems I had, was they had bad accuracy. I don't know, I think I might delete, but I guess I'm going to delete more cheese. I don't have an economic plan anymore. My economic plan is just barn. Weird. What a weird one. I don't have any actual economy. I guess it's actually livestock sometimes. Okay, that's definitely happening in the game. Are you guys hearing that though? Let me know. If you're hearing that weird like car honking in this, I think it's only in this one. In this map's what am I trying to say? This map's soundtrack. There seems to be some honking. Ooh, baby. Oh, that's what I like to see right there. Okay, I think that Mortarrat's pretty good, actually. It's mostly just bad when they... Like when the enemy breaks the wall down, it gets a little worse, for sure. But I think this is pretty good. Alright, so... For the boss is gonna be a little strange, I think. We just take a... Wait, what am I gonna remove? I only have 5 cards left. The boss is gonna be weird. I'm not sure. I don't know how Mortarrat's gonna do against an actual big-time boss. I guess we're gonna see. If I can get something good off of this as well. Oh, what if I took vines? Yeah, what if I take the vines? How weird is this? It's very weird. Let's give it a go. 303. I'm gonna point out whatever the most expensive card I see is, right? So 303 for a totem right now. Kind of risky for me to buy stuff right before the boss wave, I feel like, but I'm not afraid. I'm like a little afraid. Yeah, what if I just like throw down vines here? Then they all get slowed except for the boss, and then, yeah. Huh. It seems good to me. He's gonna break through this wall, but I knew that was gonna happen. By the time he gets to me, he's gonna go through the buildings as well. You can kind of use the buildings as a way to defend yourself even. Sucks that I was the barn, but like, yeah. Massing up Mortarrat is working about as well as I hoped it would. I will take 2 advisors here. Ooh, we got the silent. I didn't really focus up on getting the player's achievement. I'll focus up in the future, right? I just kind of, once I feel like I've achieved everything I wanted to achieve with trying out new units, I'll probably look more into doing the achievement that I'm missing. But, like, as it sits, I'm more interested in trying out all of these units that I've never tried. The silent is weird. Kind of messes up my plan a little bit. And we got 10 mortars on either side, which is a pretty good number. I'm really just looking for reinforce here. I think that invite, by the way, if you haven't caught on, I think invite's really strong. I think this card's really, really good. I even didn't discard the card I needed to not discard. How about that? It kept the mortar for me. Now, this is where it gets weird as well, because this number of mortars might not be enough anymore. We're gonna see. Oh, I should have removed the cheese when I clicked on the monastery. Right. These guys have, like, I need to hit, what? I think 7 mortars, depending on their health, I guess, or their attack. Right, I mean, it's not bad. I think the vines is kind of good. It's gonna help stack these guys up like that. Dude, this is pretty sick. Like I said, I figured that mortar was gonna be good. It's why I didn't just like say absolutely not, I'll never pick this unit again. But certain circumstances, okay, it's I got 100% the horn honking is in this music. I am certain of it now. I heard it there. You all heard it. Maybe you didn't hear it, but I heard it. Slums? Nah. I haven't been taking slums that much lately. I think that it's fine to skip it. I don't really need it. I have a fine plan for my population without decimating my taxes. And taxes are actually a big portion of my income right now. I don't really want anything here. Just take the wall. And we'll get rid of the militia. We got militia leader. Right? I don't expect to get the Slayer's achievement here, but may as well try. It doesn't hurt to try. Make sure I'm repairing my walls. It would be good to upgrade the repair as well. Make that a little bit more health per repair. I need to move my units forward. The left side's a little stronger because it has some shield rats left over. In case something goes wrong, we have shields left over to block for it. I'm gonna throw the vines down. How long do vines last? 15 seconds, I think it said. Yeah, it's gonna get worse if I don't find reinforce, I think. It definitely, it's close. I could use some way to speed up my units, I guess, make them move faster in case I need to, because I might need to just kite. Unless I can get a third Mortarrat offered. This was really the Mortarrat run. Holy moly. Holy Mort, or really? Do I really want to take anything else here? I don't think so. I think I might be at the edge of the map. Not quite, I got one more wall to put down. Took the apartment there. Apartment's pretty good. It was apartment or reroll my shop and hope for reinforce, right? That's all I'm looking for is reinforce. Getting the silent was kind of bad here. The redraw cooldown kind of hurts. This is a bit where I'm getting a little worried. These waves. The vines is actually really important, huh? If I could get multiples of those out, it would be good. Give me a skill card. Sure, maybe I'll get the card I'm looking for. I didn't, but maybe I would have. I spent 5 population to hope for reinforce there, and I think I'd do it again. I would definitely do it again. It was a worthy attempt. Because, like I said, like I've been saying, if I get this reinforce, we win the game. No doubt in my mind. If I get reinforce, we're gonna win this game. Just a matter of if I get reinforce. Gotta keep looking. Relic? How many cards do I have upgraded? I know the Mortarrat is upgraded. I think that might be it. It's still worth picking up. Even if it's bad, I can just remove it with Monastery. But I think it's still worth money. Even if it's only one card upgraded. Yeah, it is only one card upgraded. It's still worth a little bit of money, especially with Accountant, right? This is the Frog Wave? I don't know. I think that this is really going to struggle against the boss. I think that wave 30 is going to be real troublesome. 16 on this side. Need to keep it even. It would also be good for me to pick up Rally again so that I could move my units to whichever side the final boss is. It's not terrible. This will be bad. No, guards have held it down. Thank you, guards. Everyone thank your local guardsmen. Thank you, guards. Not guardian, guardsmen. Close though, close though. I'll take the worker, sure. In a vain attempt to get my Slayer's achievement. This is a really weird one. No income whatsoever, literally just relying on the virtues of Mortarrat and vines to hold it down. If I could stack up these vines like I want to, we would win. I should have picked up the reuse I was offered, because if I was reusing vines right now, we would be in it. Because just watch 2 vines stacked up here. It's gonna slow them down. So, like this, 2 vines is all I need. 2 vines stack up and we just win. They get stopped to basically a halt. Won't work against the boss, but it works here. And getting to the boss is half the battle. I'll pick up a rally if I get offered it again, and reuse. I'll even take a second vines, actually. Because that's another way to play 2 vines, is just have 2 vines and 7 cards. Another factory? Yeah, another factory is good. I'm gonna throw the factory down to block for me. It won't stop the enemies for long, but it'll stop them for maybe another volley from the mortars, which is worth trying. I don't actually have any cards. Just take off their masks there. What the hell? 2 longswords, a duckling rider, a second repair? Take a second repair? Oh, how weird is this? I might just take another apartment in the repair. Let me see what's in the market. An apartment. We'll take the apartment from here. The question is if I want to refresh, right? That's what it is here. Do I want to try to roll vines or reinforce, or do I just want to grab repair? You know, second repair sounds fine. And we get 2 apartments, which is a lot of money in taxes. It's a lot of money in taxes, and it's also 20 population. Ooh, buddy, what happened to my income? I think I didn't get rid of my taxes. Never really thought about it, but accountant also helps your tax income, doesn't he? I'm actually, when I saw the card vines for the first time, I could not even have imagined a way to use this card in any sort of capacity that was helpful. And yet, here we are. Vines slowing down the enemies so that the mortars can hit them. This is what I like about this YouTube series, though. I'm forcing myself to try out things that I wouldn't normally try out. Like Mortarrat Vines double repair. Right. I was worried. I was definitely worried about always doing the exact same thing on this series, no matter what. Because I have a tendency to just find one build and stick to it. So I'm glad to see that I'm able to make some runs that I find interesting. Hopefully you also find them interesting. As I mess up my relic for the millionth time. What is this boss? What do we even fight here? I have no idea. Who is it? I can't remember. Why can't I remember who this is? I wanted to say this was... it's this guy. The guy who just gets bodied by ducklings. Extremely slow attack, man. My plan right now is to save up enough money to redraw a few times on the final boss as well. Because a few extra redraws will mean a few more repairs, right? Oh, he's through. Goodbye to our shield rats. I'll take the extension card here. And, ooh, Council of Oligarchs, sick. 2 skill color, please. Or skill advisors, my bad. I'm not gonna take sniper. Not gonna take anything? I guess, like, research is a little late. 45 seconds is more or less all the time we have left. I'm gonna skip, how weird. Ooh, cleric. Love cleric. This is cleric, right? Yeah. This is whenever a card is removed, upgrade a card at random. Wish I had taken some stuff to remove. I think extension, when you play it, it counts as being removed. Oh, this is delete, not upgrade. God, I didn't do that. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the livestock to upgrade something else. I'm going to extension on this factory. Yeah. We got a repair upgrade, which is what I was hoping for. It does, so the extension did not count as being removed. I talked about this a little bit. I had a very weird interaction in a... I could have taken the third repair. I had a weird interaction with the guy who gives you money when a card is removed. That made it... Every time I was playing an ephemeral card, I was getting money, which was extremely nice. It was a great way to get economy with Rally. However, I haven't been able to have it happen to me again since. Huh. Man, the repair upgrade's pretty rough. Only 30%. Like, you only gain 20% on the upgrade. Kinda sucks. But I mean, shit. It's working. I actually can't believe this is working. I will be very shocked if I win this. I'll be happy, but I'll be surprised. I'm gonna remove invite. Basically, the only reason to remove invite here is because I wanted to upgrade something. Right, what's most important now is upgrading the cards that I'm using to survive. I'm very concerned that I'm going to be killed by the final boss. Also, if I upgrade enough cards, I will just... Oh, shit, we got Rally. If I upgrade enough cards, we will get money. Like, I'll be able to spam redraw. I took the random card there, by the way, because it doesn't matter, basically. By taking the random card versus not taking the random card does not matter. Enemies on either side, huh? I could have rallied for a bunch of money there, right? Oh no, these guys don't count as upgraded. Or no, I just pulled back the non-upgraded guys. We got 21 on this side, and we got 23 on this side. It's fine. It's hard when they... This is going to be a weird one. Another fortunate thing has been that they haven't been hitting both sides ever in these waves. That's been very fortunate for me. When they attack both sides, it's hard to keep up with. As you can see here. Although, they got pretty killed. Give me a smithy. Oh, just in time. Remove bounty hunt. We hope it hits vines. It hit vines. Hey, sick. You can tell it hit vines because the other cards are in the deck. Or in the hand, rather. 15 seconds. Alright. We'll see if it works out. I think it will. I think I've actually saved up enough money. Wrong button. I think I have enough money to live here. Not if I do that. Well, Relic gives me 350, so it really cuts the losses. Okay. So I need to play out all of these cards real quick, because I want to be able to move as many of this mortar over as I can. I got a pike rat over here as well. This guy's about to have a bad day. Alright, alright. This is time sensitive, bear with me. Oh yeah, the ephemeral ones you can use to... You get the population for the ephemeral ones. Cool. I didn't even think of that. But all those ephemeral units that I played out, they gave me population. Because I'm the military leader. Military leader. I mean, all of the units that he spawns are dying very quickly. Oh wait, he's dead. Holy shit. Wait, I thought that was going to be significantly harder. Wait, he just died. Oh my god. Alright, well. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, back tomorrow. Ratropolis, daily content. Hopefully we'll try out something even more exciting than this. Although, I don't know, this was a pretty cool one. If you enjoyed, subscribe for more. Hit me with a like, drop a comment down below. And I hope you have a great day. See you tomorrow.